why don't you do your research before you create news stories for people, because you're a boring, tired you and suck my.
Yep, that was Pete Davidson leaving a voicemail for PETA because PETA commented on his decision to purchase a very specific dog for his mother after his mother's dog passed away. PETA says that the actor left the heated message Monday for the organization's senior VP of cruelty investigations, Daphna Nakminovich. He got her name because she'd issued a statement to TMZ expressing PETA's collective disappointment in Pete buying a puppy at a New York City pet store instead of adopting from a shelter. Now look, PETA providing a comment for a TMZ story on this, I'm just kind of shocked at how much this got under Pete Davidson's skin, right? Like, considering some of the stunts that PETA engages in, this is nothing. This is nothing. But he got real heated. So a few more details on this. So Pete, who was buying the puppy for his mom, who had just lost her dog, just wasn't having any criticism from PETA whatsoever. And you're about to hear why, I guess, in the rest of the voicemail that he left for the VP.
Hi, my name's Pete Davidson. This message is for Daphna, the scene. Thank you so much for making comments publicly that I didn't adopt a dog. I just want to let you know I'm severely allergic to dogs, so I have to get a specific breed. I'm only not allergic to Cavapoos and those type of dogs. And my mom's dog, who was 2 years old, died a week prior, and we're all so sad, so I had to get a specific dog.
Now, PETA disagrees with the reasoning here. They released another statement to TMZ, so there's more of what got Pete Davidson mad in the first place. They say, if Pete had done his research, by the way, I didn't know this, he would know that there's no such thing as a hypoallergenic dog, that at least a quarter of dogs in shelters are purebreds, and that Pet Finder, and I do know about this, has listings for homeless dogs of every breed under the sun, including the one he purchased. So the other thing I just want to quickly note, just to give you even more context, and it's not necessarily about this particular incident, but about adopting dogs in general. So during the coronavirus pandemic, a bunch of idiots decided, oh, wow, I'm working from home now. And they decided to go out there and buy dogs, a lot of dogs. And then when things started to kind of go back to normal and some employers said, no, you got to come back to the office, all these people who bought dogs like, I don't know what to do. Now I have to go to the office. Let me just note, plenty of people go to the office and also have dogs. I'm one of them, but nonetheless. So right now shelters are full to the brim of pets, of animals that need to be adopted. So I can understand, especially in this moment, why PETA would be concerned. What do you think, Jake?
Okay, so first of all, I can't get Kanye West's comments out of my head. So that's gonna bleed into this story. If you guys remember, this is an amazing story. Kanye apparently told, was it Charlemagne? He told somebody that the real reason he was bothered about Jews was because Pete Davidson was then dating Kim Kardashian. He happens to be Jewish, and he apparently has a very large, okay, that he just told PETA to suck. Okay, so
I love that that's where your brain is at right now.
No, because it's going to be a significant project apparently, and I just wanted them to know. Okay, the fact that, I mean, look, that's a new.
Do you have anything of substance to add to this conversation?
I do. In a second.
All right.
Okay, but apparently that's a new stereotype for Jews. Go get them, brothers.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay. Okay, so now, having said that, back to the dogs. Okay, look, I'm kind of ambivalent to this story. PETA's right to say, hey, don't go adopt dogs. Great, okay. Pete Davidson, it's funny how celebrities apparently they're not online so much, and so they haven't lived through what we've lived through because they have such paper thin skin. We've been attacked so many times.
I know.
An attack like that, we're like, it wouldn't even register.
Oh, someone provided a statement about us to a publication. Oh no, don't do that.
But
I know.
Like it triggered him like in an unbelievable way.
But
having said that,
yeah.
Okay, I kind of liked him going off.
No,
like, even though PETA's right here, I liked how cathartic it was.
You want to know something?
Yeah.
Me too.
See, I told you.
Sometimes you just want to go off. I get it. I totally get it. Now, obviously, they're going to release the audio. We're all going to hear it. I'm amused by how angry he is. But look, I think there might be more of a reason behind his anger, right? Because it has to do with his family. It has to do with him doing something sweet for his mom, and then he's getting backlash for it. He said, quote, this is graphic 4, I haven't seen my mom and sister cry like that in over 20 years. This is after he bought the dog for them. I was already upset that the store had filmed me without my permission or acknowledgement.
I bet he was super mad about that, and I agree with him on that.
Then this organization, PETA, made a public example of us, making our grieving situation worse. I am upset. It was a poor choice of words. I shouldn't have said what I said, but I am not sorry for standing up for myself and my family. Okay, so just a word of advice to Pete Davidson. Don't share anything about your personal life with the public.
Yeah, they'll
like
only
just
use
don't. It doesn't matter what you do. Okay, go on Twitter and say something delightful, something completely delightful and benign. People will come for you. That's what Twitter's for.
Yeah,
it's totally what Twitter's for.
He's apparently a rookie, so we have to give him advice on this.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have a poll on this.
But you got to see Henry first, okay? Because here's Henry, the dog that he purchased.
The Cavapoo.
The Cavapoo.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, let's see it. All right. We have a poll. Should he be sent back or not?
No,
I'm kidding.
that's not
I'm
the
kidding.
poll.
That's not the poll. TYT.com/polls. Is Pete Davidson wrong to buy a hypoallergenic puppy for his mom? Forget the fact that there apparently are no hypoallergenic puppies, but one that is more hypoallergenic than the average puppy.
I don't even know, like, is that a thing? And by the way, I wasn't gonna share this on the show, but I'm gonna do it anyway. And this is not advice for anyone who is allergic to dogs, because everyone is different. I wanna be clear about that. When we adopted Charlie, I was allergic to him, like super allergic to him. But I wanted to do an experiment to see, first of all, he's worth it. Like, I'll suffer, I don't care. But I wanted to see if I could like build my immune system. And it totally worked. It took a while, it took about 6 months. But after 6 months, I stopped with the runny nose, watery eyes, sneezing, all that ended.
You know what that tells me? Love conquers all.
It does.
There's a second thing it tells me. Remember when I took Pro when he was 6 months old and rolled him around on the grass? Okay, so that
you gotta roll the babies in the grass.
You gotta roll them around,
yeah.
okay?
Build their immune system up.
That's right, you put them in a bubble, they're gonna get sick later. They're gonna get peanut allergies. You take them when they're young, you roll them. You roll them in the grass, okay? And nobody has to worry about hypoallergenic anything at that point.
Oh, I made a mistake. So that cute dog that we showed you, that was the one that passed. That was not the new dog. But the new dog is like the old dog as far as what I'm reading. So
I see.
It's similar. So.
And our heart goes out to him. And the poor pup died when it was only 2, okay? And the last thing, the last thing I'll say is that I don't get the fascination with purebreds. And maybe that's because I'm a lib. But like,
that's not even a purebred, it's a Cavapoo.
I don't even know what a Cavapoo is.
It's a designer dog, right? So some people like to mix like specific breeds to get a certain result, and that was an example.
I know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm never gonna get it.
Oh, come on.
Okay, but yeah, that's super cute. That part I get. Also, I don't get naming your dog Cavapoo when dogs eat their own poo. Okay.
Like poodle.
Anyways, okay. Bonus episode coming up next with more fun stories. TYT.com/join. We'll see you there. Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.